seems like a lot of you guys would have issue with your daughter being involved in OnlyFans. So let me ask you this. Does a woman working in sex work and or monetizing their beauty, whether it's modeling, dressing provocatively, whatever on the internet, hurt her ability to find a husband in the future?
Yeah.
We'll start hearing that work our way. Yes or no?
Does it hurt her ability to find a husband in the future?
Yeah.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Because men want a certain type of woman. It's just
She's realizing these are all the things that I'm not.
what men want a certain type of woman.
All right, we can leave it at that.
Yeah.
What about you? Does it hurt her ability to find a guy?
You said sex work or modeling?
Yeah.
I think
monetizing her beauty.
I think they're two different things. I think sex work, absolutely.
Okay.
Being a model and or like, you know, a TikTok influencer, not as much as a sex worker.
Okay. But does it still hurt it, you think?
I don't know. It depends because maybe.
Remember, she's monetizing her beauty. So she's like.
Well, that beauty's going to fade at some point. So if she doesn't lock down a husband before that beauty fades, then yeah, I think she's fucked, low key. But modeling is different than sex work. So I don't know. Sex work, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay. So if a girl posts like pictures of herself always in no clothes, but she's a model, so to speak.
See, that I'm talking about like a real model. Like if you're like a real model with your clothes on, like
no, I'm talking about
like an Instagram model.
Yes.
Oh no.
It still hurts their ability, you think?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about you? What do you think?
I think it hurts their ability.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I mean, guys, I can't speak for all men, but I would think that they would want like their woman to be more private than doing sex work.
What about you?
Well, first thing I could say is, can I get a shot? I am sobering up here. I'm loving the podcast. I'm loving the debate.
Don't worry, we're soon over.
It's not
We're soon over. Pineapple juice, non-alcoholic.
But I love it here. But ask the question. I love stressing about this.
Would a woman monetizing off of her beauty hurt her or impact her in a negative way finding a husband in the future?
Okay.
By monetize, you mean like getting like
monetizing off her beauty?
Hey, you're making money
being a model.
off of your
It can
body.
be any of the following professions: OnlyFans, stripper, go-go dancer,
The reason
Instagram
I
model,
will say
even
no,
being a bartender and dressing provocatively at a bar, right? Do any of these things hurt her ability to find a man?
Nah,
You don't think so?
absolutely not. Because I got a lot of money and it's not hard for me to find a man.
Didn't the man that you were with before have an issue with it, that you were going to move here and be a bartender?
Yeah, he had an issue with it, but that was years ago.
But that's my point. Like,
I have no
does it
issues
hurt?
now.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So you don't think it impacts at all?
Nah.
Okay.
It depends on what it is. Because as a bartender, I feel like
merch.
I don't feel like it's such a big deal. I don't feel like they look at it as a big deal.
Do you think men in general would prefer that you stay at home and be chilling, or at a bar where hundreds of men are going to hit on you endlessly every night where you're working?
It takes a strong-minded man to do it, but they can handle it.
But the point is that what men do you think? What do you think men in general would prefer? The first option where you're home, or the second option where you're at the bar? So I know you're working, but men are hitting on you. What do you think guys would prefer?
I guess they'll prefer me to stay at home, but at the same time, I could say from my experience that they don't have a problem with it. They don't have a problem with it. They don't. It's not
To your
hard.
knowledge.
To my knowledge, they don't got a problem with it.
Okay.
Just give me your phone password.
That's what they
So
tell
you
you?
ignore the people from the
That's
club.
what they say.
That's what
Yeah.
they tell you?
Yeah.
So wouldn't it be fair to say that they're asking, I need your phone password to compensate for the fact that you're going there, which proves my point that they don't like you being at the bar?
They gotta trust me. That's how they feel they can trust me.
What about you? Do you think a woman being involved in sex work and or any type of profession monetizing her beauty hurts her ability to find a husband?
First-hand experience as somebody who's been doing it for like
Yeah.
4 years now. Most definitely. I recently ran into something like this where I was talking to a guy and I was like, yeah, I work at Booby Trap. And then he automatically distanced himself because he was like, no, like all my friends go there. Like my friends are going to get to see you and I don't feel comfortable with that.
Did
And
you
that
lose
was
some
understandable.
opportunities with men that you liked because of that?
Most certainly. I lost a 3-year relationship over it
Fair enough.
because I chose my
That-
job over the relationship, but also considering that he was not providing. He was not providing
Okay.
and anything, no emotional, no financial. It just wasn't worth my time. So I chose my job. Yes.
Okay. Do you think maybe he just didn't want to invest once he found out what your job was?
No, he's just young and I don't want to put his business out there, but yeah, he was just in a situation where he was still living with mom and dad and he's 24, 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
It was just
about
not it.
what
No,
about
I'm
you?
not gonna
Do you think
cry.
a woman being involved in sex work and or monetizing her beauty hurts her ability to find a husband?
Yes, but can I ask one question that I
Sure.
want to know on the topic? So now monetizing on beauty, right? Like, you know
Yeah.
how there's normal influencers on Instagram that they're fashion, they're showing clothes and makeup, like they're not in skimpy outfits and showing off. Would that also fit into that category with what you're clarifying?
I would say that's an exception to the rule. Most of the women that make big money absolutely monetize their sexuality.
Right.
Yeah.
But I know some influencers that they've built
Of
like
course.
a female following, you know what I'm saying?
Of
But they
course.
monetize because they're pretty and they're cute. You
Yeah.
like them. But
But that's far and few between. That's maybe 1 out of 2 female
The
influencers,
exception.
maybe 2 at the most. Most overwhelmingly have to show their body to get that same level of attention and to get
right,
paid
of
more.
course. Yeah. So my answer stays yeah.
You say yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you? What do you think?
I think yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about you?
I think that yeah, for sure.
Yeah?
Experience.
Yeah? What about you?
Yeah, it's an image that you're gonna carry with yourself always. People are always gonna be able to see that.
Okay. Real quick, how many of you guys want a husband? Raise your hands at the table. So for the girls that want a husband, why are y'all involved in sex work? Knowing even by your own admission that it's going to hurt your ability to find a guy.
That husband's not helping me pay the bills right now. That future husband that I don't have is not helping me pay the bills right now. So
And also
So
understanding.
your reasoning is because you're not getting support at this moment. Okay. What about you? What's your reasoning?
Same thing. I have student loans. I have all types of shit going on, and a husband right now, they're not doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who else? Same thing? Not paying bills?
Bills to pay.
Bills to pay. I can't go back to a regular job right now. So until somebody wants to
Why
finish,
can't you go back to a regular job?
you shitting me? I make more than a doctor right now.
Okay. So it's because the money, you wouldn't make the same amount of money.
I don't feel comfortable working a 9 to 5. I don't feel comfortable working a 9 to 5. No, because I would not receive the same financial, whatever you want to call
Would
it.
you take a temporary pay cut to earn less money, but increase your ability to have better prospective men that will take you seriously?
Whoa, say that in layman. I don't want to sound dumb, but say that in layman's terms.
Okay.
So
Would you get
Would
a
you be
regular
willing
job?
to make less
Mhm.
so you can find a man that will make more and take care of you?
Don't contradict.
Yes. Yes, okay, wait. Would
So
I
your work is hard.
before I find a man or after I find a man? Hold on, I'm
Before.
confused.
Before. Because you already
So
said
like
it
right
by your
now
own
I quit my
experience.
job and I
Yes.
start
Because you said it, you had opportunities with guys, but they found out what you did and it limited your ability to get serious with them.
right.
So what I'm saying is,
No.
would you get a regular job now, get a pay cut a little bit to find that man?
No, if I had found a guy and he looks at me and he says, "Hey," and he meets up to my checks.
Yeah.
Like he checks all the boxes,
Yeah.
right? And he goes, "Hey, I don't like what you do."
Uh-huh.
Cool. I'll quit and I'll get a regular job.
I'm assuming since you're a higher earner, the guy would have to make more than you, right?
Most definitely.
How much does he have to make a year? Your bare minimum requirement.
A million.
No, I don't want to say
Because you
million.
said you make over a doctor, so the guy would probably have to earn quite a bit. What would he need from you to quit your job?
I feel like you need to be making at least
Okay.
twice of
Make
what
it
I'm
work.
making right now. No,
Okay.
just make
What's that
twice,
number?
double what I'm
roughly?
making right now.
What's that number roughly?
I don't know. I started booby trap Christmas, so I'll tell you by the end of this year how much I made this year.
Ho,
But I'm
ho,
making like
ho.
1,000 to 2,000 a night, and
No,
I work
that's
5
cool.
nights
I'm
a
asking
week.
the guy. You don't have to talk about your money. I'm
Yeah.
simply asking how much does the guy have to make to get you to quit?
Right. I don't know how much my money adds up to right now for me to tell you, but I know I'm making more than a doctor. I make $1,000 a day,
Okay.
5 days a week.
So do the math.
Can you give me a number of what
That's
the guy
all
has
right.
to make?
Cool. Let's do math real quick.
30K a month. Let's go.
Yeah.
Is that
You doing it fresh?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
okay? It's 240K, I think. 30K? No.
Times 3, Myron.
Well, 30 times
You
12.
No, but she wants to make math.
Wait, 4,000 a day?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it's more. No,
I-
she needs 365K a year, roughly.
Yeah.
No, because she
No,
makes
no, no.
yeah.
Bro, 5,000 a day?
No,
No.
5,000.
No,
She
1,000
makes
a night.
1,000, 2,000
Okay.
a
$1,000
day.
a night.
I saw
1,000.
God, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
By
But she doesn't
five,
work.
by
She only works
four.
3 weeks.
5 days a week. I
Oh,
work 5 days
okay.
a
So
week.
she makes 5K a
240K.
week. So 5 times 4, 20, 20K times 12.
240K.
Yeah, okay. So he would
So
need to make
double
half a
that.
mil.
Double that.
He would have to make half a mil.
Double that, and we could talk.
Okay.
We can talk.
Do you think men that make $500,000, what percentage of men do you think make that kind of money a year? 500K.
That's gonna take you serious.
Well, I didn't get there. Let's not make it too hard. Just 500K.
What do you mean? What kind of men? Like what they do for a
No,
living, or who
no.
they
What
are as a
percentage of men do
person?
you think earn that
Oh.
amount a year?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, I'll answer for you. It's less than 1% of men
Let's
make
say
that kind of money a
1%.
year.
That's fine, and that's why I am single.
Damn, let's go on.
Yeah, less
Really?
than 1% make that kind of money a year.
I haven't
Yeah.
found him yet, so
I thought it was gonna be like
And you never will.
25%.
Sweetheart.
And the scary part is if you do find him, right, given your background and stuff like that, what's the chances he would take you seriously when he can find another girl to take seriously that doesn't have that background?
that's fine. That's his choice. I'm very nonchalant.
But you said you wanted a husband, though, right?
Yes, but that doesn't mean he's the only man in the world.
I mean,
Cool, he's in the 1 percentile, but how many people are in the fucking world, Myron?
That make 500K a year?
In the world.
1%.
In the world.
Okay, well, let's be honest here. In the rest of the world, the people aren't going to even have the ability to make that kind of money. So we only have to go to the United States and first world countries.
And that's not many.
That's not many.
And is he ugly? Is he
And
weird?
then,
Is he-
you're supposing
The amount of money you just expressed, like,
Yeah.
dude, that's the top 1% in the United States, which is the richest country in the world.
You're telling me only 1% of men
Yes.
make $500,000?
Yeah.
Okay,
And-
that's on paper. That's on
in
paper.
real life. That
Hold
is
on,
in
hold
real
on.
life.
And you're assuming that they only want you.
I didn't say that
No,
at all.
no. But I'm just saying that's going to be an assumption because if they're going to date you, it's only you.
Yeah, the top 1% earning in the United States earns somewhere around $450,000 a year.
And that's true shit.
That's real.
I don't know. I honestly, right. That's why I said I'm currently not even interested in. I'm just working and getting my money up. I want to go to school and get shit done. So that way my name and my person looks good when I want a husband.
But y'all said y'all was gonna quit y'all job for that.
Girl, okay, one day my titties, they're gonna sag. One day my ass
One
is
day?
gonna flatten.
So why would
Bitch.
this guy want you?
The fuck you got going on?
Oh shit.
Um,
Okay, moving on smartly.
You go try to
Uh,
get hired at Booby Trap, see if they hire your ass. No, right off the toe.
Girl,
Oh my gosh.
I don't care. It's subjective.
okay, going back.
And you're not the subject.
It's been the topic of tonight is subjective. What about you? No, are you willing to like accept the fact that like I guess your profession is going to limit your ability to find a man since you want a husband?
Am I willing to accept that?
Yeah.
Yes, but yeah, I mean,
How
I
much
am
does
willing
your
to
guy got to
accept
earn
that.
per year? Because obviously you said it's for paying your bills, so you have a financial requirement. How much does your guy got to make a year?
I don't know. I don't have a dead set amount of what I make right now because
What's the bare
OnlyFans is
minimum
so-
you would accept?
But bare minimum would just, I guess, a little above mid class, like just financially
Give us a number.
comfortable.
What would he have to make bare minimum to be able to get you to quit?
70,000, 60,000.
You'd
Oh,
have to
she
make
humble.
70 to
I mean,
60.
really, like I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Alright.
just being honest, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Who else is? How much would a guy have to make for you to quit?
It's not about how much he makes,
Okay.
but 150K would be nice a year.
Okay.
But yeah, it's definitely not about how much he makes. It's about how he treats me, what he's willing to do for me outside of money,
Mhm.
and then we can talk.
So only about 10 to 15% of the entire American population makes $100,000 a year.
That's a little better statistic.
Yeah, but you got to keep in mind that accounts for men, women, married men, and that's not 150,000. It goes up. It becomes less at 150K. So it's less than 10% for $150,000 per year. This doesn't account for the man being charming, dressing well, not stinking, not being socially awkward, not being married,
Being straight.
being attractive enough for you. So the money's just the first factor that limits it. Then you have to go into all the other things. So
Being clean.
I mean, so the chances are fairly slim. And then why would he pick you when he can pick another girl that doesn't have that stuff?
That's up to him. That said 150K would be nice.
No, I get that, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just trying to give you guys like the reality of like what you want, given what you're offering doesn't match up as a
Shit,
female.
I would like to make 150K. I don't give a fuck what he makes as long as he's treating me right. I haven't settled down because, yeah.
You date bums?
No, hell no.
So obviously how much they make matters. You said a second ago, I don't care how much he makes, but you do care.
Gotcha, bitch.
This is crazy.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
We got some more chats here.
All right.
Let's finish this.
Well, yeah, we'll continue on.